Welcome back to SwiftCat. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you how we can pass data between view controllers for Swift language 4.2 and Xcode 10.1. So here you can see I have two view controllers in my storyboard. I have a text field and another one more text field and a submit button. So I want to pass data between these two text fields from this view controller to this view controller, second view controller. I want to show those text as a label in my second view controller. So suppose if I want to place my text field as a name and a phone number, when I click the button, it will go to the next view controller. And I want to show that information in this view controller as a label. Okay, so in order to short our video, I already set two view controllers with two text fields and here as well two labels. So let's go to our first view controller. I already made a IB outlet for these two text fields. For the first text field, I said it's named text field 1, and the second one for text field 2, and I have a IB action outlet as well for the submit button. So let's make it clear. So this is my first view controller. I have two text fields. I want to pass the data between these text view controllers. Okay, suppose let's say this is my IB outlet and this is passing to the next view controller. So here I'm going to type user defaults dot set standard dot set and here it's asking for the text field 1 dot text for key. So here I want to put some key to recognize the Xcode to retrieve in the next view controller. So in the first text field I am going to name the key as name, NAME. Okay, for the same as user default dot standard dot set text field 2, and here I am going to name for the key as phone number. So let's say phone number. Okay, this is for the first view controller and for two text fields. So let's go back to our main storyboard, and here I have the second view controller. I'm going to the attribute inspector and getting my code. So I have here two labels, that is label 1 and label 2. This is label, I have label name and a label phone. So I want to display those data from the first view controller and show it over here. So in view did load of the second view controller page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write code for label name equal to label name dot text equal to user default dot standard dot value for key string, the name which I have given there. We can go back and check. For the first in the first view controller I have named it as name for the first label. So I'm going to take the same key value over here in the second view controller for key I'm going to write name as, if I want to pass the value as a string, I'm going to write it as a string. Alright, the second one. So second one is the second label for the phone number. So I'm going to write label name label phone dot text is equal to user default dot standard dot value for key. So I have given the second key name as a phone number, as I mentioned before. So the key name is phone number, which I have given in the previous view controller. You should make sure that your name, the key value was same. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna run this and check. Will succeed. Alright, this is my first view controller. I have here two text fields. So when I click the button, it will go to the next view controller, and the information which I have written here have to show in the next view controller. That's the project. So in the name, I'm going to write it as let's say Joe's, and phone number, let's say 35389964305. Alright, I'm going to submit this button. Sorry, something went wrong. Text field dot text, sorry. Alright, so I have forgot to write in user default dot set text field to dot text for key phone number. Okay, let's run it now. Alright, I'm going to write it again, the name. And 35389964305. Alright, when I click the next button is when it went to the next view controller, and the text which I have entered in the previous view controller, I'm showing it over here. Go back. Oh, again, when I go back, the text which I have entered is missing. Actually, it didn't come up. In order to do that, we will go to our first view controller, and in view did load. What I'm going to do is, let's say text field 1 dot text equal to user default dot standard dot value for key. I'm going to write it here as name, and text field 2 dot text is equal to user default dot standard dot value for key. This is for phone number. Alright, okay, let's run it again as string. Okay, so I'm going to write a different name over here now. Let's say Paul Walkin, and number something I'm going to type. Okay, submit it. Yeah, the data which I've entered in the previous view controller, I'm showing it over here. And I go back, the name is still there and the phone number is missing. Yeah, this is because I didn't mention in the correct. I already said for key the exact letter which what I have given here on the first key value, the exact have to be mentioned back. Alright, then we will run it again and check. These are common errors which can happen, so make sure you enter all the things correctly. So again I'm going to write some name MLE and some. Okay, I'm going to submit this info. Yeah, the data have passed. When I go back, it is still there. Okay, that's all for tutorial. Thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.